This is powerinc Wake Up Movement. I'm encouraging my people to wake up, to change their mindset, transformation. It's a lot going on, people. It's hard not to follow and keep a track of so much going on at the beginning of the year. For as a person like myself in a position I chose to take when I stood up about 2 years ago to be awakened. I stood up, then I had my awakening. And I've been seeking knowledge deeply. And I understand and see where we are so lost as people, are conditioned, how we've been conditioned, the trauma, what's holding us back. And I'm an observer. I've been peeping game throughout my whole life. Really didn't have no guidance. Just really just figured life out on my own. Dodged a lot of things and still succeed to be position and where I'm at to this day and time. It's pretty amazing. I've been shot by another brother in and out of jail, through the hood, arrested numerous times, assaulted by the police, you name it. What black people go through, black fathers go through. And it's just so much going on. And so I want to really speak on all the issues, a lot of issues what I got on my title. I seen earlier today for 2019, I forget his name, but he was shot by another a police officer shot the little kid. It's in Chicago. Family got $15 million. That's what's up. But the thing is, the officer did not get disciplined, didn't get fired. He stayed on the team, on the force. He's still in position to keep terrorizing us as people. That's one scenario. Just hear me out, people. Let a brother vent. I'm not your YouTubian. I'm your everyday brother, father, a three, a five, I say, a two above, it's on my shoulder, and three here. And it's not easy doing what I chose to do, make a stand for us as people to make a real change. But to see so much that's going on at these times, it's pretty sad to be a father and understand and know the danger of us as people and the threat that we're in. Because we're getting hunted, people. And that's one scenario. They got $15 million. They got rewarded. Congratulations to that family. Hope they do right for us. Just hope they do right, you know. Hope they invest and do right. But if you ain't changed that mindset, you'll blow through the money. You'll mess it up. I just wish the best for these people. But let's talk about another current event of these tasers. Somebody else got tased again. The brother didn't die. The one I seen, he was at a Taco Bell. I forget exactly where. He had a seizure, and I guess he passed out at the Taco Bell. Person, the employee at the Taco Bell, called, so the ambulance came, taking care of him. You can see in the video before they even got to him, he was in his car, passed out. So once you farther looking into the video, he started getting beat, tased numerous times, over 6 times, all in the ambulance. Just crazy, outrageous. A brother, obviously. And it's just crazy how he was just abused and misused and really just needs some care for us, the health care for his health. He was in danger, and is in need. They was busy beating the brother up, tasing him. They didn't tase him to death, but they tased him 6 times. Lucky he lives. That's one scenario. Police just beating us down, people. We're getting picked off. We're in danger. And they doing this to us because we are still ununified. We're still ununified. We're still not unified as people. And as long as we stay divided, we keep getting conquered. That's just the bottom line, people. We got to unite so we can really have some fight, some power. And it's easier said than done to unite if you don't do your homework and embrace your own self for your self-respect, your self-love, and embrace your blackness as an African first and creative people here on earth, the first amazing people to build civilization everywhere on the continents. You got to know who you are so we can understand each other. This is the main problem, you ask me. I don't hear much people talking about it, and it's so many broadcasts going on, so many podcasts, it's so many. And I respect all of them, I listen to all of them, but I just don't hear enough. I like 19 Keys because he really be on that mind and that high level, and that's where we need to be. First frequency. You gotta be thinking on a high level. You gotta change the way we think. You gotta seek the knowledge to really want change. And you gotta change from within. Your power is within your own mind and body. You won't see this until you be awakened. And it's a special gift that we have. But you gotta really dig deep to see it, to understand it. But it just bothered me. I support and follow Boyce Watkins. How he's going live, I believe right now, like 100 some people he have. And I made my few comments because he's basically bashing the people for our messed up communities. And I respect him because he's all about black and he's making a difference for financial. But we need to really stop bashing what we already know our problems are and start giving out the solution, people. You know, the solution. I get respect here and there, but of course I got my haters too. But it's the solution for us to understand what we against. The solution to our problems is our mind. The solution to our problems is understanding we have been programmed to understand we are trauma people. We're traumatic, traumatized people. And the fact of the matter is we must change our thought process. We must change our minds, how we think, and our life will trickle down to us. And that can change how we move as people where we won't go out and protest because that has not got us nowhere. We got to stop doing that. We got to change our thought process. We got to change our logic. And I'm just tired of losing. And there's so much going on. Only how we gonna change the society, what's intentionally holding us back for the system oppressing us, it must be demolished. It must be tore down. It was 1787 when it was created, that old system. I don't think we really sitting back and acknowledging all the things that we can do as people for us coming together, doing everything possible. The system is intentionally dividing us. The system is intentionally holding back the world. Is intentionally holding back the people. We the people. Not tell anybody that like power and want to wear the t-shirts, support it. Cause we all about the people. My 100% focus is on the black people. Cause we at the bottom intentionally. And we are the most gifted people. And I believe if we change and uplift each other as people and unite, I believe we can change the world for a fact. 'Cause we created the world, what you see. And it's so much it's been done to it, saying for the brother Boyce Watkins, I respect. We all got our perspectives. Please respect mine. I respect his. But money's not gonna save us. If we get reparations tomorrow, money's not gonna save us. Majority of our people is gonna blow our money. Gonna blow that money. We got to change our mindset. We can't keep sitting back bashing and talking about each other and our problems and talking about what's going on if we ain't talking about the solution. The solution is changing this mindset. The solution is reprogramming ourselves so we can demolish the government, the system that's holding down the people in general. That's why I'm encouraging my people to wake up. I say it and I say it and I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it until my people catch on. We are programmed in this system to be held back. We are programmed to self-hate each other, to choose to be divided as we get conquered. I just don't understand it, how so much is going on and everybody got a podcast and I don't see no or hear enough people saying We're trauma people, and we must reprogram ourselves for how we think. This is our main problem. The real solution is how we think. I'm a victim of it, and a lot of people don't understand it because they have not woken up. You got violence after violence. I can't keep up with so much violence in us on these platforms getting killed. Another brother got killed. I believe he's in New York. He got tased to death. You know, the brother says he has a heart condition. They killed him. They didn't want no rush to his aid to try to give him CPR. Man, we're getting murdered by the very people supposed to serve and protect us. We already know they're intentionally pulling us over on purpose. We already know we're intentionally getting always target. But the thing is, what is the solution? And I'm encouraging you to acknowledge we must reprogram ourselves to think differently. Our logic, we must change the way we think so we can change how we move. Our mindset, we are trauma people, PTSS, post traumatic slave syndrome. We have never had a time of rebuilding. We have never recovered from slavery. We are POWs. I'm so sick of everybody talk about where everything that's going on, but don't hear the solution. Don't hear the solution. Umar, I respect. He wearing a NFL jersey. Man, we shouldn't be supporting none of these teams. Boyce Watkins bash our problems. He got a solution for us. Money. Money's not the solution. The solution to our problems as people is our mindset. We got to change how we think. We have been conditioned to self-hate each other. We're getting tased. We're getting killed. We're getting hunted. We got the farmers down in Texas getting took to jail or they getting harassed. We got down in Mississippi, the young kid at 15 that got killed, and another one. I can't keep up with the violence that's going on in our community towards us as people. But we have not changed our direction for us, changing our mindset. And I got the solution for us, a self-help program, you know, where we work on self-defense, sit down and read some history, some after-school programs. I got 2 events this year, you know, Camp Power on June 23rd to the 25th, a weekend, and I got a block party. I'm trying to uplift my people, but I'm trying to give more awareness to us to understand we are trauma people. That's the facts. We can't change and rebuild ourselves as people if we ain't changed how we think. We ain't addressed our problems. We need counseling. Get a t-shirt to show unity. PowerWestNow.com. I got all type of different clothing. Hey, the clothing speaks for itself. It's a message to get our people to wake up. So I can build an institution where we do the very things. Come together with our kids and us as parents so we can give our kids some guidance and direction. You know, we talk about a lot of other things as our problems, but where is the solution? Our kids are lacking guidance. We know the music is terrible, but we ain't came together. We can't come together because we so brainwashed. We so conditioned to self-hate each other. And we got to change how we think, our mindset, so we can get to the solution for us as people coming together to break down this system, break down this government that was built in 1787. This government is holding back the people in general. Anybody can wear a t-shirt for Power Inc. because us as people got to much change. You know, they holding us back for uniting as people in general. My main focus is my black people, black first, be one. But us as people in general come together to demolish the government, what needs to be done. That's only how it's going to change. Protesting and everything else out there is not going to do it. We got to change our tactics. We got to change our logic. We got to change our mind in order to do any of those. We can't keep on going through life protesting, doing the same thing that they did when Martin Luther King was around. Brother Michael X. We got to stop that. We got to change our logic, to change our approach, to change our tactics, and to self-educate. self-empowerment, self-knowledge, the lack of power, the lack of knowledge. It's you got to change. We got to change our direction as people. Our kids are getting killed. Brother in DC killed the 13-year-old for no apparent reason. How I tell you, don't get caught stealing because you can be killed. Don't steal, you can get killed. Man, say you don't steal, you get in trouble. No, it's don't steal, you can get killed now. You know, he was only 13. He approached the man, hey, I'm only a kid. Killed him. He was a big dude. In the safety of his house, he felt the need to come out to shoot a kid for stealing some radio. So he thought. Kid's dead and gone. He was in the safety of his house. But we're not acknowledging our problems as people. We're trauma people. Tyree Nichols, the brothers that killed him, 5 brothers, 5 different minds. Mindset. I don't know why I ain't hearing this. You know, we got to change how we think. We got to reprogram ourselves. We have been programmed to self-hate each other. We choose to be divided, so we choose to be getting conquered. We're the only people that's divided. We're the only people that got a church on each corner just like a liquor store. That's intentional. That's intentional. I say, why the good church people can't come together? I don't knock them. But I'm telling you, majority of those churches is misguiding us. It weakened us. That's why they allowed a slave preach while he was getting monitored, because he was that good house nigga. But we can't change our tactics as people until we change our mindset. You got to understand this system must be demolished. The cops are slave catchers. The minute we got released, there wasn't no jails and prisons. That's when they came about with jails and prison and laws. The slave catchers turned into police officers. They still policing us as people. That's what they came about from. We don't know our history. Tulsa, Oklahoma can happen tomorrow. Ain't no laws stopping it or preventing it. Every black person I come across say we all got guns. Yeah, facts. Are we organized to actually going to put up a fight? We can't do that because we're busy fighting each other. We self-hate each other. And we've been conditioned to do it. We're doing exactly what the enemies want us to do. Self-hate each other. Self-hate each other. If we was doing something different, please tell me. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about majority of the time and what's going on. Because we don't have unity. We don't have it. We got even the rich athletes, the black elites, forget about where they come from. People always act like we got our hand out. No, once you build a business, the ones been talking, put a business up in the neighborhood and pay everybody black top dollars. And we can uplift ourselves so we can build a community for ourselves and we change our own community. I'm a brother about actions. I'll be in my neighborhood picking up trash and kind of get many of the people I can to get together to pick up trash. You got Biden talking about going the foundation. We're gonna rebuild everything. On top of trash, when they gonna pick up the trash? On top of the broken people, the homeless is everywhere. Man, us as people need to wake up in general. People everywhere, wake up. The government is against us and they supposed to be working for us. It needs to be demolished. But we can't do nothing because we busy fighting each other. Or we busy hitting the club up for the weekend or getting ready for the parade for the Chiefs tomorrow. And I got something for that. Just stay tuned. I'm doing my my research on the Chiefs. Man, it's deep. You look back on majority some rich people, man, a lot of times they got that money off of blood, sweat, and tears of our people. And we still ain't got our reparations we demand. For a fact, I demand our reparations. That could make a change for the right people in the right hands. But I know it ain't going to change until we really change our mindset. If all our people get that money that we deserve and demand, a lot of us going to get thrown right back to the very people because we so conditioned. We ain't woke up. We still rocking around in Jordans. We still rocking around in Polo and Tommy Hilfiger, supporting the very people that's oppressing us. And I was there too. I just woke up. I always strived and wanted better in my life. I'm just a father that woke up and acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? I stood up before I woke up. I made a decision to stand up when 2 teenagers got killed south of Kansas City. I stood up before I woke up. And I'm encouraging everybody to wake up, to stand up. You can't do nothing till you wake up. Because you ain't gonna stand up. You're gonna go to church and do that. Or you're gonna put it in God's hands. You're gonna get on your knees and let him do the work. Pray, just pray on it. We gotta stop that. That's misleading religion. I'm just keeping it real 100. We are losing and getting murdered and killed every day, people. And we got some people get money and they go to the next city. That's what the mama said. The one got killed. Her son got shot in Chicago. She's gonna go to Dallas. Hello, Dallas got black on black problems too. Two 14-year-olds was just fighting, and one of the 14-year-old females grabbed a gun within seconds, came back and shot it, killed an innocent 11-year-old little boy. Gun violence, black on black violence. I don't understand how we play games, because I don't even play games no more. I walk up. I'm not distracted no more. Majority of our people is distracted, watching TV, playing video games. How we gonna be playing these video games? Playing video games? Playing video games, people? We distracted. Then we busy shooting each other. On the video game, you'll tell somebody, hey, don't you shoot them. Don't you shoot them. We on the same team. Where our team at, black people? We so busy hating on each other, trying to get the bag and run with it. I don't understand this. But only how things gonna truly change for us as people, of us to wake up and change our mindset. I am your power brother. I'm about change. I'm encouraging you to do the same, so we can make true change. Just support your brother that's actually out here about actions. YouTube and this thing is just something else I do to put the awareness out, to try and encourage and uplift our people to wake up in order to stand up. In order to wake up, you must be willing. You must be seeking the knowledge if you really want change. But we can change the world as people if we wake up. Hey, be a subscriber. Like my videos. Hit the website, powerinc.com. Get your t-shirt to show unity. T-shirts speak volumes, encouraging our people to wake up. If you got knowledge, you got power. Get your t-shirt to show your power. Show your support. Get a t-shirt, share it online, that you support Power Inc. Wake Up Movement. Till next time, my people, be safe out there. Protect yourself. Do some research. Read some books. Let's self-improve. Self-educate. Self-love on this so-called V-Day. We don't need no holiday to encourage us to embrace our love for one another. I love my people. When we start showing it, instead of killing each other and fighting each other. To us to really change as people, we must change our mindset. We must reprogram ourselves to stop hating ourselves, so we can respect ourselves to respect each other. Be a subscriber, like my videos. I'm encouraging you. Change your mindset. Pick up some books. Self-educate yourself. This is only how we're going to change us as people in a direction for people in general. We must demolish the government. It must go. It was created in 1787. It's like using an old cell phone, flip face, one you couldn't text with or something. We're still using the same system. But you know why they use the system? Because it's intentionally holding us at the bottom. It's intentionally holding us back. That's why. That's why. It's intentionally holding us back. Like my videos, share it. Speak to our people. Speak to each other about changing the mindset. Do your research. Wake up, my people. Wake up. There's a wake up movement going on. And I'm encouraging you to wake up to acknowledge this system we've been intentionally oppressed in. Till next time, protect each other. Unite with each other. Be powered.